Well, a good friend's daughter passed away of leukemia before her second birthday, and I was very close to this family and had visited many times in the hospital. They were playing my early music, my early albums in the hospital room, so all the nurses and visitors and family were familiar with this bringing peace to the setting there. And she almost made it many times, but when she passed away, it was December of 2004, I couldn't sleep the night I got the phone call, and I composed a melody called Peace. I began to compose it. It took 6 months to develop and become a full composition, but it's from John 14:27, where Jesus said, "Peace I give to you, my peace I leave you. I do not give to you as the world gives, so do not let your hearts be troubled and do not be afraid." And it was like this little girl's life, Haley, if she could come back to tell everyone the peace that she knew. That was what I'm trying to express in the music. And
it's the message to the grieving.
Right. So her life, I played at her funeral service and began to play for remembrance services for children that died of cancer in Atlanta at cancer centers and hospitals. And we began to donate music to the families to have a CD to give a little bit of God's peace and hope. And that's grown now to be called Get Music, Give Hope.
Get Music, Give Hope.
Right, so we donate an album to a cancer center for every album that's purchased. So every one sold, we give one away. And in the last year and a half, 10,000 CDs have touched patients around the country. And there's a big dream and vision that this will be something as big as God wants it to be, you know, to give people a sense of His peace and hope in their life. And through the life of a patient, it touches the lives of many, the family, the people around them, serving them. And what you find is everybody doesn't know the Lord, and they're searching. Many are searching for Him, and they're maybe angry or they're unsettled, and they need His peace and need His comfort and rest. And the idea is to nudge them a little bit closer wherever that music can be heard.
I mentioned you're from Marietta, Georgia,
right,
but you started piano lessons at the age of 6 in Chapel Hill, North Carolina.
Right.
I just wonder how much you want to thank your mother. I guess Mom and Dad.
I do.
When basketball was really raining and you wanted to quit piano lessons.
That's right. It was 7th grade. I was about 12 years old, and I thought it was sissy for a boy because I was starting to notice at piano recitals there were a lot more girls there than boys doing the recitals. So I didn't think it was cool anymore. And they got me through that year. I put on quite a show. Sometimes I would cry when I had to practice or pout and, you know, fight those words to go practice the piano. And but they must have seen something there. I mean, that I had some gift at it and I enjoyed it enough. And getting over the hump was the key. When the 8th and 9th grade came, I realized I could really enjoy it, whether I was alone or whether to share it with others. And it started to develop. And that's, God uses every part of our story, you know, to do a work in our life in a unique way. And we all have to, if we surrender to that, we can see His hand in our story and how we can touch people.
Stanton went through a chapter where piano and practicing it wasn't cool. This is cool, and it'll cool your jets as you listen. Here he is, Bread of Angels.